Yeah. So just to introduce ourselves, my name is Katie Lehman, and this is my partner.
Angelo.
And we are together the SEO Marketing Masters. And today we are going to be talking about email marketing. It's very important, obviously, today that at least we want you to know a little bit about email marketing. And it's the second part of our 4-part digital marketing series.
So yeah,
Go
we
ahead and
have
get started.
offered this to the chamber as a way to make all of these concepts of digital marketing a little bit more down to earth, simpler, and an easy way to use these concepts. So that's why we're doing this 4-part webinar series. So now let me share with you our screen. Again, all the questions, we can do them at the end. So write them down. If you have like further questions specifically to your business, you can always reach out to us. We'll be happy to answer anything.
All right, so let's get started. So like we mentioned, we are the SEO Marketing Masters, Katie and Angelo, that's us there. And basically what we help business owners do is get found online. So what we mean by that is all the different search platforms. There's actually 70 plus platforms that you can be found on online. So we help them get found online. We help them manage their time by automating different tasks like appointment setting and invoicing and get paid online. So, which is the most important, right? So this helps you take control of your business, meet your current customers' expectations, and obviously be more successful online.
Very important.
Yeah.
So today is day number 2, and we're going to be talking about, like we said, email marketing and text marketing. So let's see how we can do this topic a little bit fun and lighthearted.
Yeah, we joke that we can hear the cyber sigh whenever we talk about digital marketing or email and text campaigns, because there's a lot of pain points there with business owners that it takes a lot of time. And so we're going to try and make it just so you can understand the basic concepts and at least take some value from this. And then we'll go over later how you can implement it in your business. So what is email marketing? So basically, a way to define it is a direct form of marketing used to nurture relationships with your customers, to keep them up to date on your business, and to offer them valuable information and promotions of your business.
Very important part of having your business online is, like we said yesterday, reviews are really important. And another huge part of it is this one, email marketing and text marketing.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about text marketing. This is actually something that's fairly new that people are just starting to implement in their business. But as you can see here, it's much more effective than email marketing. So it is what you think it'd be. It's the use of text messages to send latest promotions of your business directly to your customers. So the reason why this is great is because 82% of people open all their texts received, right? You get a text to your phone, you're most likely 82% of people are going to open it. They have a 5 times higher open rate than email. Email is a little bit easier to ignore, but when it comes to your phone, obviously you're going to go ahead and open it, right? And the response rate is 7.5 times higher than email. So it's something that's very important.
They're trying to do a lot more SMS campaigns nowadays in text marketing. So I don't know. Let's try to understand this technology better and incorporate it into your marketing strategy.
So some of the must of SMS marketing is, number one, and most importantly, you need the customer's permission. So you can't just enter in the information of your customer without asking them verbal permission or having them actually agree that they'd like to receive text from you. So that's number one, and what we always like to say first, to have customer permission. Obviously, you need a list of your customers' phone numbers and to be able to enter them into a system to do SMS campaigns. When you're texting, make sure to say who you are, right? Because this person will think, maybe, who is this random person that is, writing me? So stay who your company name is and where you're located. And obviously, it's important to have a software to run and automate campaigns that allows you to have short codes and numbers. So this is basically when you hear, text blue to 2522 for the latest
Right,
promotions and everything. It just makes it a lot easier for you to run those campaigns.
Yeah, just to add to that, not to get too technical either, but it works the same as an email opt-in. Let's say you would get an email and you would select, right, if you want to keep receiving emails from that person,
Mhm.
and it would work the same way in a text campaign. Like you're still in control of if you want to opt into that or not,
Mhm.
which makes it a little less annoying, I would say.
Yes. So why is email and SMS marketing important? The first point is that it cultivates customer relationships. So obviously with this, you can talk one-on-one with your customer. They can text you back. They can email you back if they have a question. You can build that relationship slowly with them. The second one is it's more personable. So
Hmm.
you have, it may be on social media and you're doing marketing in that way. It's to a large group of people. This one is more one-on-one, and you can get as personal as you'd like
Yeah.
to share kind of your personal story and to connect with them on a deeper level, send them birthday cards or personalized
Mhm.
emails or something. It's really up to you, but it's a lot better way to do that.
Yeah.
The third point is that it's a strong digital asset. So basically, if you're trying to build up and do marketing with your customers through social media or any platform that you don't own, then you will not have ownership of that list, of course, right? So, say, okay, I have 10,000 followers on Facebook, but if Facebook decides to go out of business tomorrow, then all of those people are gone. So it's this asset that you
Mhm.
have, and you have the list and you own it. And that's very, very important.
Yeah.
The last one is that you keep your customers updated. So you're able to tell them what the latest promotions are. Oh, we changed our location, or we are changing our location. We've had a change of menu. So you can always keep them up to date on what's going on in your business.
So we want to talk about how to grow your email list, like Katie well explained. It's so important to have that if you want to go into the digital domain. Like she said, this is going to be your asset, and we're going to show you some strategies that we have found that are very common on how to grow your list. But actually, you can be as creative as you want, and just go for it. And here's what we were able to find.
So, how to build your list. You offer a freebie in exchange for an email address. This is very common. I'm sure you've put in your email for something before to get something for free. And like Angela said, you can go as crazy as you want and be as creative as you'd like with this. But we just gave a couple examples here. So, the first one could be an informational PDF related to your niche. So, that could be like you see on the side, get the free tax toolkit for self-employed business owners, right? So, wow, that's really valuable. I'll give my email address for that. So you're giving that value to them in exchange for the email address. You could give a free analysis. So if you're a marketing company, for example, you can actually have a little plug-in or something on your website for people to enter in their information. They receive a free analysis
Hmm.
of their online presence or something, and then you would get the email in exchange for that. An instructional video,
Hmm.
say for example you're a physical therapist, so you could do a couple of videos showing, okay, this is how you do this stretch or something like that, and that adds a lot of value to your customers, and you get the email in
Hmm.
exchange. A couple other just simple examples would be, say you have a dessert shop, so you offer, okay, if you give me your email, you get a free dessert. You could offer a free chiropractic
Hmm.
session, for example, or if you're in psychology or something, to offer a
Yeah.
free therapy session or something, or a coupon
Yeah.
in exchange for that email.
So you can be as creative as you want. As we said, I think I want to make a little distinction from yesterday's webinar, which we were talking about reviews and how important reviews are. The difference with this, as you can see, you can offer an incentive to get an email. Okay, you can do that here. You cannot do it for reviews. Okay, that's considered kind of like illegal a little bit. So we just encourage you not to offer incentives for
Mhm.
reviews, but yes, you can give incentives for emails in exchange of a customer's information.
So the next one is to get an autoresponder. So what is an autoresponder? So basically what it is a way for you to automate these email campaigns. So there are a bunch of different kinds. We're going to go over exactly what that entails later on, and exactly which software we think is the easiest to use. But for now, we're just kind of explain what it is and how you can use it to build your list. So with an autoresponder, a software that automates these campaigns, you collect emails all into one place. So all of them are in one place.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and organized. It's not all over in different, Excel sheets and everything. You can also segment your customers into different lists. So add different tags, this person is from this event, or they're interested in this, or buyers. You can segment them in whatever way you'd like. You can run automated campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
So like we said, you can set it up so maybe 20 emails go out and you're not even having to worry about it. They go out automatically. So It's really great to have that working for you. And then you can also send promotions. So some of the examples that we mentioned above, like coupons and different stuff like that.
So like Catie said, for example, if someone buys a specific product or service that you have, then that person would go to a specific list, let's say a buyer's list. Mm-hmm. And then another person bought another thing, and maybe you can find related products to them. I'm sure you have experienced that with Amazon, where when you're searching for one thing and you have a bunch of other products that go along with this. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the idea.
So for the next one, it's put email subscription form on your website. So when you get an autoresponder, there'll be all these different codes. It can get complicated, but if you have someone kind of doing your website, or if you're a little savvy, it's just kind of copy and pasting that onto your website. So as you can see here, this was taken off of somebody's website. And again, they're saying get the world in a nutshell daily. So this is promoting, obviously, a daily email that you would get from Daily Input, Input. And so you just put your email address in there.
So here are some ideas on how you can build your list. And as you can see on your Facebook, it's important that you optimize all the buttons. Of course, you have to fill out all the information first. But just to make sure that you connect that button with your exact autoresponder, so you're able to get that email that signs up on Facebook. You get it on the right place. And same with the social media. You can do promotions and also attach a link that will take them to your opt-in page.
So basically all these different ways that you can promote your list in whatever way possible we suggest to do. So this could be through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all your different social media sites, which we're actually going to discuss in the fourth part of our series. But this is very powerful and very important because people might be searching for that keyword in your area, and you pop up and they're able to go directly there automatically. Yeah. This is a great
Remember that social media is where the people are, the people are hanging out. So we'll talk everything about social media in the next webinar. But it's important that you have all of that information there correct.
Yeah. So the next way to build your list is to think of ways to help or benefit your customers. So as we already mentioned, in adding value, this is very important in organically and easily getting the emails of your customers, new and old. So this is an example here of a health food store, and it looks like they kind of went with the seven themes. So 7 ingredients, 7 green smoothies, 7 minutes a day, and you get 7 free emails every day. So it's something that the people will get value from, and then they have something to look forward to every day. So this is a wonderful way to grow your list.
So how to optimize your email and SMS campaigns? Maximize your delivery rate. It's important to know that emails and SMS services, can have different delivery rates, and some of them are not as great as others. Mm-hmm. But just to keep it simple, not get too technical, you want to know that your emails are getting to your customer's inbox.
So the most important thing first is to know your numbers or check your stats. So we just wanted to give you an example here. This is the autoresponder that we use, and Angela's going to explain what some of these terms mean.
So basically, on the first image on the top, you can see that's a little automated email that we have to invite people to leave a review for us, for our business. And you can see it has some little stats in there. It was sent to 19 people, for example. It was delivered to 19 people. 9 people viewed it. 1 person clicked. 1 person engaged. And 0 of them bounced, and 0 of them went to the spam folder. So it's good that you see these numbers so you can have an idea of kind of like your conversions are going to be, see how your different campaigns are performing. Let's say maybe your coupons didn't perform as well as your free article or something, and it's good to have all of that there. That's part of digital marketing, is trying a bunch of stuff and being able to see it in front of you. Now on the bottom, the image on the bottom, you can see a little bit more explanation of the stats on the first image, and you can actually see who was it sent to. You can see who saw them and who clicked.
And
Very important.
Yeah, that's great, because you can actually organize them from who are your more active users to the ones that maybe aren't engaging as much. So to go back, like Angela described, to check your stats, know who bounced, know what worked, what didn't. Another way to maximize your delivery rate is to use a business email versus a personal email. So this would be, you wouldn't want to use a Gmail account or a Hotmail account, especially because Google's kind of cracking down on that and sending you immediately to what's called the promotion or spam folder. So, you spend all that time on those beautiful emails and they don't go through. So it's important to have, instead of catie@gmail.com, I have catie@seomarketingmasters.com. So you ensure a higher rate of delivery for that. To reference what Angela was saying about the bounce rate, those are people that have the wrong email address, or maybe you have, for example, old customers that aren't really engaging that much. So you want to make sure to clean out your list. They recommend every 3 months. If you don't have time for that, every 4 or 5, just to make sure that, your stats are clean and it's not, you're not sending emails to people that don't exist or aren't your clients anymore. It's important to clean that out. Another point to optimize your campaigns is to add a clear call to action. So basically what this is, it's just what you want your reader to do. So it might be all about, okay, 20% off if you click on this promotion, click below to access the promotion. So you want them to click on the button. So it's a clear, what we call call to action. The last thing is to decide how often you'd like to send emails. So set the expectations, like the example that we showed you. You're gonna receive a daily email. Maybe it's just one monthly newsletter email that they receive, or a monthly promotion. But set the expectations for your reader. And send the most popular types of content. If you can see from your stats who opened it the most, who engaged the most, maybe it's promotions, maybe it's videos. It kind of depends on your industry, but to send those more often.
Perfect. So this is an example of like an email template that you can do with your autoresponder. Now you know what an autoresponder is. So exciting. You can create these email templates inside of your platform. This is one of our templates, the one that you saw the stats in a couple slides before. And you can see it has a clear message where it says client first name. Of course, it'll replace it with your customer's name for a more personalized approach. And then it has a clear call to action, which is our button that says leave a review. So it's a great way. You look way more professional than if you just type the emails yourself. And the cool thing is that you can automate this. That's the whole point of it, that this runs completely in autopilot and you don't have to be doing it all the time manually.
So this is just an example of simplicity. These are a couple examples of a promotion. So on the left here, it says refer us basically to two of your friends and they get free razors. So that's pretty awesome from
Yeah.
Harry's. On the right is a template from the software that we use, and it just says grab your free coupon. So you can see there, very simple, very basic,
Yeah.
clear call to action. All of these templates come in pretty much every autoresponder. So
Yeah.
easy to type in, already pre-made for you, and
Yeah.
able to add value to your customers.
So let's talk about adding value. And I think here I have something to say. Um, it's important that you add real value to a marketing campaign. I mean, I think adding value has been a concept that has been a little bit misused lately or in the last couple of years,
Mhm.
where, kind of things that you don't really need are kind of like considered value. So it's important that you keep that in check. Okay, call it value when it's value. And here on the left side you can see one of our marketing campaigns that we did, explaining again the importance of reviews and all that. So it's a really cool video that we did. And on the right side you can see another offer.
Yeah, so this one is basically talking about recipes. This is great if you work with food or anything like that to add value in that way. People are always looking for recipes, so that's a great way to add value.
Yeah.
To add to what Angela said about our post on the left, that link there actually goes to a form where it collects an email. So that's how you can use social media to add value. They can watch the video, but then you also receive the email from that.
So this is an example of how to build relationships also. As you can see, this is some of our templates that we use from our software, and it's they're really cool. They look really professional, and they have it's not everything about business.
Yeah.
Right? It gets old. It gets annoying when you always get an offer. And so yeah, send stuff that are also like meaningful. I mean, send a genuine message to your customers that are helping you, have your business and of course support your family and all that. So send a Merry Christmas card, send a New Year, send a Happy Birthday
Yeah.
template card. If you want to jump on the phone and call him and be like, hey, I knew it was your birthday. I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Like Angela said, something different, so they're not
Yeah.
always receiving an offer or promotion. It's, a little bit more human, and you're
Yeah.
connecting with them in
Just
a
just
different way.
remember that a person receives between 30 to 40 promotional emails a day. So like keep it cool.
Yeah.
Keep it cool.
Where you can build that relationship.
Build a relationship. Yes.
Absolutely. So some of the basic email SMS marketing takeaways from what we talked about is to collect email address and or phone numbers of your customers. Like we said, you can do this if you have an autoresponder through your website by having a form to collect emails. Do it in person. Ask them, hey, would you like to opt into our email list or SMS campaigns? We send out promotions every month, every week, or through social media where you're adding value in exchange for an email address. And even if you're totally overwhelmed by this and this is too much, just to have it in your mind that it's great to collect the email address and or phone numbers of your customers. If you just have that in your mind and you have a written list somewhere, an Excel sheet, that's great. So then you'll be ready for that campaign once you get there. But for now, if it's too much, then just to get it in your mind to start collecting those email addresses and phone numbers. The second way is to think of ways to add value to your customers. Think of ways you can educate or add value to them through your industry. What would they want to hear about? Do a little research online and see kind of what questions they're asking, if you could make a video or a PDF about that. Promotions as well from your business, coupons and different things like that. And run automated email and text campaigns using an autoresponder.
Yeah, I think this is a great way to summarize everything that has to do with email and SMS marketing.
Yeah, so that's the end for email marketing for
webinar.
this webinar. And if you want to learn more about email marketing or text marketing for your business, or this is too much information overload, please feel free to call us or to email us directly. It's at catie at SEO Marketing Masters. We can run a full analysis for you and offer you any advice, not free. And we're happy to be here as a reference for you and happy to educate you guys a little bit about digital marketing.
Yeah, just remember we are SEO marketing masters, and we help businesses get found on the internet, get paid, and nurture relationships. So exactly what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
We want to put a link there where you can have access to this PowerPoint. You can download it, and you can also have access to this recording.
Yeah. So again, thank you so much. And tomorrow we'll be doing part 3, which is invoicing and electronic estimates. So if that's something that is a concern to you, or you'd like to kind of modernize that part of your business, please join us for that. So let's see.
That was really great information. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
And it seemed a little easier than, all we have to remember is that they have to opt in, but our job is to entice them to do that.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, did you guys have any, well, Jeff, I suppose, do you have any questions? Nice to see you again.
How are you? Good to see you here again.
What's your take on pop-ups because I know that
statistically they help to increase your rate of opt-in.
Yeah.
But they can be kind of annoying, so it's, I think it's, you see sometimes with email marketers or people who do anything with digital marketing where you're on their website and they have right away the opt-in and then a pop-up and then an exit pop-up, and it kind of ruins that user experience, and kind of, for me, it kind of loses my trust a little bit, to be honest. So I think not to overdo it.
I think the answer is it works, but we hate it.
I feel the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it works.
Just not 10 of them.
Just not 10 of them. Maybe just one, if you would, or an exit pop-up or something.
Well, I like it. Yeah, an exit pop-up usually works. It's just a lot of times people have, they block everything, so they never see it. Pop-up blocked. Okay, yep, I get it. So trying to have something maybe up in your header, or something like that's there, maybe even if it's a static header, just to so that they see it. It's there, but it's not as
prominent.
Yeah.
So I think, it's good to have a balance.
Yeah.
And two, I think it's easy to get carried away as well when you're kind of getting into the marketing thing, and a pop-up increases your opt-in rate by this percentage. And so you start adding everything, but then when you're on a website like that and you're not enjoying it, it's good to kind of keep that in mind, of course. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Enjoy the sun.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.